Good morning, everyone, or whatever time it is when you're finally watching this. I am filming this bright and early on a Saturday morning, and the light is particularly bright, so I apologize if I'm looking a little peaked. I am going to further humiliate myself by not only appearing on YouTube with not a stitch of makeup on. This is a freshly cleansed face, no toner, moisturizer, lip gloss, mascara, nothing afterwards. And I am going to shave my face for you. I talked about how I use the Tinkle razors. Seriously, they're called Tinkle. Could I make that up? No. And I got a lot of requests to show you how I do it. So even though I feel like this is incredibly straightforward, I will do almost anything for you. So I will show you how I do this. Just a little background information. I get these on Amazon. This is a fresh pack. I just took one out. I just bought this. It came in about 3 or 4 days. I think it was under $3. This is what this particular package looks like. It has a late picture of this lovely lady. It does have a warning on the back. It's one of those, if you live in the state of California, apparently only, then it's dangerous to you. The other 49 states, you're good to go. I'm being sarcastic. That California slaps labels on everything. So I personally disregard it. If it's a concern for you, then find another razor. But this is the one that I prefer. They come in a pack of 3. Like I said, they're under $3. I didn't even have to pay shipping on Amazon. I'll put the link below. It comes like this. I got the pink one out for you. And it has a little safety guard on it. Now what I do is I always do it first thing in the morning after I wash my face, but I don't put on any follow-up skincare items because what's the point? You're just scraping it off. Some people actually use this for its intended purpose to shape around their eyebrows. I feel like that would end in disaster and I would end up missing an eyebrow. So that is not what I use that for, but I use it to remove facial hair from pretty much my entire face. I find that this does a couple of things. One, it's clearly an exfoliator. It's sort of like the dermaplaning that you can get done at the facialist, but a little less intense. And it makes so I feel like my skin is much more clear since I've started doing this, and it makes your makeup, your foundation lay so much nicer on your face because there's no fuzz. And I don't care what anybody says, everyone has facial hair. Everyone. Does it make your hair grow in coarser? Do you look like a man? I haven't done this in a month. I don't think that I do this. I don't think I look like a man any more than I usually do. So there you go. Okay, so the trick in this, and it does take some practice, is the angle in which you hold it against your face. Don't hold it at a perfect 90-degree angle. Don't lay it flat. It's basically a 45-degree angle. I will say when I first started doing this, I actually just used my husband's razor. If it's good enough for his face, right? But this gives me a little more control. So I basically just start over here, and you see this little fuzz. I'm not going to take this whole fuzzy thing off, but just right there. You will see, it's very fine. The hair on my face is very light. But you will find that lots of hair starts coming off. But I go up, I go against the hair growth, I guess. So for the trickier areas, I just want to show you real quickly, I pull the skin taut. And I'm not going to talk while I do this, but I pull it taut and then I do the little, ever since I started doing this, no more waxing. It's awesome. So just pull like that. You can even stick your tongue in to make the skin extra tight. And that's it. You can do your chin. There's little hairs there. Do under. This is great for those of us approaching 40 and beyond, when these random hairs start showing up on your chin. Ladies, they don't need to stay there. Shave them off. I like to do the area in between my brows, and I just kind of go like that, and I'll go the other direction too. Because I can't go straight down or I'm going to chop off half. See, that won't work. Unless, of course, that's the look that you want. And I can see little hairs, and you don't want to get your eyelashes, so I can see little fine hairs falling. One other area, so like I said, up the side of your neck, get those baby hairs. They're so annoying. One other area that I personally have found works well for me, this is again personal preference, I noticed that my bronzer, when I would contour up here, would get a little splotchy, and I realized I have a lot of fine hair right here. So I go down and I try not to hit my real, you know, the hair I want. That has really helped with the, and I go right up to my eyebrow. I actually do my whole forehead. I do everything, like I said. Even if there isn't really any hair to remove, it just kind of gets off any dead skin. So, and the forehead's the easiest. Okay, this is not the time to look away. Because it's a big, on me, particularly large area. So you get the idea. And, you know, if you're a little nervous about this, just take it slow. Yes, I have cut myself. Usually it's right around the ear, like right here. So that's tricky. But if you just take your time, short little strokes, and hold the skin tight, you should be fine. I try to do this about once a week, once every 2 weeks, just kind of, you know, everybody's hair grows at a different rate. And I've been doing this for, oh man, at least 6 months, might be a year by now. I've been doing this for a really long time. Actually, ever since Carolyn Manzo on The Real Housewives of New Jersey admitted she shaves her face, I thought, there's something to that. How long does this last? About as long as, you know when it's getting dull, because you'll go and nothing, you still see the hair. So that's usually the time to go get a new one out. This will last me, I don't know, a few months. 4 to 6 months probably. Using them once a week on very fine facial hair isn't really gonna dull the blade. You can get them at Sally's and Ulta. They all carry something that looks like this. And if you find that that works for you, then great. For some reason, the Tinkle ones I like better because, this is the last thing I'll talk about. I keep saying that and then I add another thing, but I really want to convey all this information to you. Right here at the end, the plastic part on the cheaper ones, well, cheaper is the wrong word. These are very inexpensive. The ones you can pick up at your local Sally's and Ulta and things like that. This plastic bit right here isn't always finished nicely, and there will be like a little sharp bit that sticks out and it scrapes on your face and it hurts. So that's pretty much why I stick to these. I haven't had that issue with these. So again, that's everything I can think of to share with you. I have not had any issues with it, only positive things to say. After I finish this, I will usually take a toner or Bioderma and go over my face and then moisturize and just the usual skincare that I always do. And it's been working for me just lovely. And like I said, I've been doing it for a really long time and I never told you guys about it until recently. So obviously it's not something that's readily noticeable, but I personally notice a difference in my skin. So that's it. Thanks for watching this rather odd video. Next time I see you, I will have some makeup on. Thanks for watching. Say bye, memers. Bye-bye. Say bye. Look at them. Bye.